Happy Chainsaw Man Day for potential last time. Day! We are here, back again, to do some more reaction to Chainsaw Man, as y'all already know. 232 to be exact, and like I said, this could potentially be the last one. I don't know how this chapter is gonna go, but let's hope it's something. And it seems like from both of what you guys are talking about here that it's gonna be an interesting discussion to happen here. I'm curious, like, do y'all feel bad? Do you feel good about this? Are you guys in between? Because I don't know what's going on. It's weird because I haven't heard much conversation at all when it comes to this particular chapter either. It's weird. Again, it's supposedly, supposed to be at the end here, so you would think my timeline will be filled with some bullcrap, but apparently that's not what's going on here. That's what's so interesting about this, all right? An upward, okay, I actually didn't run into anything, surprisingly enough. And then welcome in. Get your Chainsaw Man bucket ready, oh boy. Well, I have 2 buckets, and I forgot to actually bring the other one in here. God dang it. Hey, Anna, real quick, before I start this thing, can I show it off? Can I show it off? It's so over. Is it though? Is it though, Big Woke? Is it though? No spoilers? No spoil how I feel about the chapter until they... Okay, I got you. Interesting. I'm so curious what's about to happen here. Well, yeah, so look who it is. Now we got both of them in here. We got both of them. We went to a place, a foodie land. We got this bad boy right here. Oh, it's 34 pages. Oh, really? So we did make it longer. Okay, welcome in. Not late. We're just starting. We're just starting. All right. Hey, welcome in, Dogs. How you been? I haven't seen you in a minute. What's going on with you? Keep on dreaming. Hey, man, look, don't say that to me. Don't say that to me. All right. Look, it's gonna be a good time. It's gonna be a good time. All right. This chapter's gonna be great. We're gonna love it. We're gonna love some Chainsaw Man, all right? How dare you? How dare you? Stop it. See your reaction here? All right, thank you for the Pachita. I appreciate it. Look, this Pachita's nice. Got the buckets for both of them, okay? Yeah, that's the girlfriend and him. Do it a bit, but we're bouncing back, I hope. Oh, God. We'll see what happens. All right. Chainsaw Man, chapter 232. Thank you, Chainsaw Man. What do you mean by that, Tatsuki Fujimoto? Also, if you already read the chapter, no spoilers. Just wait until the discussion there portion and we can talk about it. But if you haven't read it yet, go to the Shonen Jump app. It's free. Read it there. You can do your thing. Read it with us. React with us. And then we can discuss the chapter. All right? That's what we're doing. Okay? So we see the shed. We see Denji. He's looking at his hand. He out here bleeding. He look like he's from back then. Like back in the time when we first saw the sucker. You know what I'm saying? He back over here. Feels like I had a good and bad dream. All right, we're on the first page already, right? I swear to God. Because you keep saying keep on dreaming. You're scaring me. Don't tell me. This is not going to be like a stupid retcon thing where it's been a dream this entire time, right? Because if it's like that, I'm going to hate this ending. I was going to tell you, right? Didn't I say this last chapter, actually, and I'm thinking about it? That it better not do no dream sequence thing. I hate when they have endings like this. And I really hope this is not where we're going here. All right. Big Small Devil. It was all a dream. God dang it. I'm pretty sure. Okay, look, I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm getting scared, all right? Yeah. Wish I'd only have good dreams. Like eating with a girl and playing video games. Interesting. I want a pet dog too. God, are we really doing this? Please, don't mess with me like this, okay? So somebody apparently knocking on the door and he's sweating about it. You don't know what's going on here. Oh, this sucker right here. Okay, so yeah, we're back to pretty much chapter 1 right now, right? So okay. What we want is the devil's power. And what I want is the death of all devil hunters. He's getting stabbed up, all right? The car looked empty. That's because he got out of there, didn't he? He got out of there. He knocked on the door. He's like, sucker, I'm here to take you out. All right? What's going on here? Oh, man. Am I really going to kick the bucket before even one good thing happened to me? That's just my luck, though. It's a naked woman. At least I got the... Wait, hold on. Is that power? Yeah, that's power, right? Yeah, the horns. Yeah, that's power. Wait, what's going on here? It's a naked woman. At least I got to have one last good dream. I mean, the booty cheeks are all out right now. All right, GG, all right. Mentions that, so I guess the concept is back. Yeah, I mean, well, that's true. I guess I gotta think about it like that, right? Because like this is look, we're going back. We're back in the time, right? We're going back then from the first chapter. We're all back there now. It was all a dream. All right, the Biggie Smalls devil came in. Yeah. It's power. She going in right now. Yeah! Blood! Give it back! Give it back! 'Tis all mine! Oh, okay, sure. She's fighting the demons that Chainsaw Man was actually fighting, but Power's the one doing it this time. All right, Power. Nigga, Power is it? Look. I don't know if that can work on YouTube to have a naked woman on your profile, on your thumbnail. I don't think you do that. Yeah, she has small horns, so she's not like super powerful or anything. That's why she's saying she want blood. She want more blood. Interesting though. So Power is the one that ends up saving him instead. But why? Yeah, he's kind of dying right now. This human smells like a dog. I like dogs. Huh? Okay, hold on. This is a contract. I'll give you life in exchange. You're mine until you die. So if it's not Cheetah, it's actually Power that comes in and saves the day and then keeps this man alive. And only because he smells like a dog. Huh. Yeah, if you thought Power, maybe that was just within the dream state. The dream state made it seem like she liked cats, but actually she loved dogs this entire time. She's a dog person. All right, this is a different reality. Charles Backers. I think so. Yeah, so look at full frontal power. Hey, look, I see it, man. I think the whole history starts and Fujimoto just showing us this moment of it. I think so, right? But this is interesting. This Power likes dogs because of Denji. I thought Fiends. Because the girl technically is dead, but this is the actual devil's ability, though, right? Like the Blood Devil is here. That's the thing. I don't know if this is like the same type of fiend type of situation. I don't think. You got a point. Actually, Granted, technically, Power already did a contract, as we remember, through Denji, but way later on. So I think they can do it. So I believe they can do it. How do you think about the chapter? I'm not done yet. I'm still currently reading it. Power Blood has healing properties. I guess so. It's also a contract to keep him alive. Fiend body die. That's what I'm saying. I believe she can still do contracts, right? I don't know. Yeah. Oh, what? Oh, I know those chains. Wait. Or do I? Wait, it says black hair. Who's this? Oops. Thought you were the zombie devil. You beat those guys? You could be useful. From today on, you both belong to me. Well, okay. So my phone can show 2 pages. So my phone can show 2 pages. So Nayuta. I saw black hair like Nayuta. What's going on? What is happening? Hold on. Wait. Belong to you? I think not. Humans really are idiotic. Human, behold my battle prowess. I'm Power, the Blood Devil. My power is said to equal that of a god. Take this. Also, she's been just streaking this entire time. Booty cheeks just out and about all day. Man, god dang. No wonder you said this could be like in the thumbnail. I probably could have found a good rendered image to put her in the thumbnail at this freaking point. Because good god. Let's find her again. But this, again, it's still a contract, right? She should be able to. Take this. Bang. And we're here. that didn't last very long. All right, look, Power, I thought you were supposed to be really strong. What happened? God. A devil at a school? Yep, I'm busy. It's so weird. Why is she at the desk? Like, I can't take this seriously. Why the heck is Nayuta? You know what? It is what it is. Let me just get through this. Boss baby, I'm ready. Forget boss baby. Like, what are we doing? Well, I would say who let her have the ability or have the power to be in this position. I mean, she's control devil though. Like if she's like if she wasn't raised by Denji, she would probably be using her abilities to get a foothold and maybe have some control like this, right? All right. She's maybe he likes it. Hey, possibly. Who knows? Who freaking knows? I mean, this is. They'd be like, hey, look, exactly. We have what we have, right? You gotta do what you gotta do. You gotta make what we got. Yep, I'm busy. You two go kill it by yourselves. So busy. You're playing a freaking video game, but all right. Video games, lucky. Wait. So the cat's still here too. Interesting. Meowie likes her. Why? Meowie shouldn't love anyone but me. That girl has to be the control devil or something. Let me tell you something, okay? Hey, Power. This is before times, but like, you know, I think she is. you might look at those chains real quick. I mean, she is smart, right? She has that 200 IQ. Like she has big brains, okay? Right? She don't did it. Easy. There's no reason for Makima to make it this long. If I died and got replaced by Naitsu, I guess. That's still weird. I don't know, cause like you would think she'll still have some other like ulterior motive or some other goal potentially, right? I don't know. That's interesting. Okay, must be nice to have a happy-go-lucky brain like yours. I am not happy. That girl gets to keep Meowie and a bunch of dogs. My only pet is you, and you aren't even cute. Well, dang, look, he's trying his best. Okay, he has one eye missing. Okay, wait, what are you supposed to do? Powie weapon. The heck is that? It's freaking like, what is it supposed to be, a crab? Is that Mr. Krabs? What do you want to kill with today? I used an axe the other day, so give me a chainsaw. Really? Really? Oh, okay. Give me a chainsaw. Okay, buddy. Wait, did she just like conjure up a whole? Yeah, I guess she can't technically do that, but all right. Give me a chainsaw, man. Ah! That's so terrible. The devil has been exterminated. This area is safe now. Don't touch the blood or the body, please. What are they doing? What? Wait, bro. There's a whole devil right there. And these kids are like, I don't care about that. I'm playing soccer. Like, excuse me. Hold on. It's like you know what it is. All right. It's Tanaka. What? Maka was motivated by finding Chainsaw Man. Without that grudge, she's not pursuing her plan. She's just a lazy devil. That's crazy. Interesting though. And it still said was not in the Chainsaw Devil playing soccer while there was I don't know. Like I said, again, this world is weird. Okay, this world, these kids seen things that they probably shouldn't have seen. They reinvented them where Bushido wasn't a Chainsaw Devil. Yeah, I think maybe Bushido wasn't the Chainsaw Devil. I mean, we always expected like there's something with him. We just don't know. Sucker's OP. They're trying to get in the blue lock. All right. Hey, whoa! Hey, it's Asa and it's Bucky. Bucky's back. Bucky's back. What? Bucky's back. He's here. All right, 10 out of 10 chapter just by itself right there because we got the boy Bucky in the building. God dang it, Bucky's in the goddamn building. Let's freaking go. Hey, Power. Isn't that a devil too? Turd Power. Hey, it's blood. Damn it. Hey, leave Bucky alone. All right, look, that devil ain't doing nothing to you. You leave Bucky alone, sucker. What's he doing? She running. What's happening? Oh, she freaking trips. All the time. But this time, Denji grabs her arm, protects her. I see that. And you in the arms of the man that you're supposed to be loving. There we go. And Bucky, he's flying away. Bucky's still alive though. I don't know. It's kind of nice to see him. I'm not gonna lie. All right. Bucky Nation wins, exactly. Extra points for Bucky. And I don't know, man. Look, she's surprised by this. I think there is a chance. All right. Yeah, exactly. Asa Denji is winning right now. We win. The stocks are up. If you bet against this, you failed. All right, you have just lost all of your crypto coins. Okay, we are in the Asa Den crypto. My bad. Bucky sitting like, oh, what is this? Thank you, Chainsaw Man. Oh my god, that's so freaking stupid. Cause like, okay, so it looks like he's still still inside of him. Like his heart is still Bushida. It looks like, but it's like a double entendre type of situation going on here because he technically came by Asa with a chainsaw in his hand. So like what freaking Ghost have just said basically, it's a chainsaw, man. Like is that? That's freaking stupid. But, all right, sure. Chainsaw Man? Because you were fighting with a chainsaw? Yeah, exactly. Oh yeah. No, okay, it's very awkward. Bye then. Hey, that devil. Well, that was very short-lived. I don't know how I feel about that. I got so excited and it just kind of just left. Okay, sure. Okay. So also re-trigger the concept of chainsaw man. Maybe, possibly. Maybe that's what's going on here. That's why he's feeling something. He was feeling a little something. I'm hungry. I want food. My heart like thumped for a second there. Oh, you have heart thump disease? Sure. Yeah, that's what that is. It's a disease. It plagues us all. All right, I think I have it actually. Like it's there. I'm sorry. All right, you guys might need to get checked out. She's the smartest person in the show, so if she's saying it, just know that it's true. Penguin X Denji sad ending, also very true. Where the penguin at? So this is not how I explain Asa and Denji's last meeting would be randomly running into each other and then going right. I don't know how I feel about that. I know about it because I have medical knowledge. Yeah, sure, buddy. Treat me to a meal and I'll cure it for it. How you gonna do that? What are you gonna do? You gonna take his heart out? Because what are we talking about? You're looking at her. We're having fried chicken, right? And egg rolls, right? And fried rice, ramen, and pot stickers. And ice cream on the way home? I'm broke. Let's go shake down our seniors, really? This thing says the end. Y'all see that? Like, I gotta zoom in on this. Like it says the end. This is not like this is not it, is it? Like, we're not doing a part 3? I thought there would be like a to be continued situation, right? Like, it's American propaganda. I mean, hey, you never know. You never know. All right, we never finished everything that was going on with Yoru and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. That's crazy. No, yeah. Also, there's no. No. They're in the public safety division actually, so Aki should still. Well, actually, no, because I think the whole thing with the gun devil wouldn't be a thing. Well, I don't know. I feel like the gun devil still should be something. Like that event, I don't think really ties solely just on Makima and Puchita. I don't believe, because I mean guns are guns. Like that's gonna be a thing. I think a concept that's gonna always be around in some way, shape, or form. So those events still could have actually happened for Aki, but maybe that's not what's exactly. She's bang. So like I'm under the impression that should still be a thing, which means Aki should still be around if that's the case. April Fool's next week. He wouldn't do that. Ghost have. He wouldn't. Ooh, he better not. That'd be the most troll thing of all time. I probably stop reading Chainsaw Man if he actually April Fooled me. I'm not gonna lie. He better not. How you doing, Peach? Welcome. We just got done reading. It's been a journey. Like, no, wait, Dio. Wait. This can't be. This is really the end? Is this really the end of Chainsaw Man? Because I don't know how I feel about this chapter. I don't know how I feel about this. Near John Devil Hunter this island because Makima wasn't around to manipulate things with the gun. I mean, I still feel like the gun devil should be a thing, and that could still, some events could still happen with a gun. But I mean, it may, again, I don't know. It's over, man. It can't be over. It's on the previous chapter. It sounds like Kushida commenting on how Denki being happy as a hobo is reference to Fujimoto being happy before becoming famous. I mean, you kind of high coping on that one, Ghost. I mean, that's a very interesting take to have, but I don't know if that's what's really going on here. You're going to take a year off and come back with part 3. I hope so, Big Whoa. I hope you're correct in that, because I had a feeling I was going to feel like this. But the type of ending that was what he decided, if this is really the end, I can't even get my thoughts right, because this makes no freaking, I mean, it makes sense, but like, it's kind of stupid. I told you before, I hate endings that leave you in this like whole dream state. I hate dreams. It's like a cop-out. A lot of those kind of endings are very cop-out-ish, and this is another situation where this is very kind of cop-out type of situation. Now, granted, it's kind of like a whole alternate universe ability, because, you know, if Kushida isn't there, it changes literally everything within the series. Kushida has to be there for all these events to happen. So with him being gone, it would revert things back to how things were back then. You know what I mean? How he was living and everything. So I get that. I understand that. Granted, we also are under the impression that we did revert time here in a second here. Like, you know what I mean? We reverted time at this point. So I think the biggest problem I'm having with it, I think it's the Asa Denji situation, because like Asa Mitaka was a very prominent character all of part 2. And for her story to end like this is actually pretty stupid. I'm sorry. It's like, if this is what we're doing, I'm gonna rate this like this is actually the end of the entirety of the show, right? Or entirety of the series. If this is really the end of it all, Asa's story is stupid. I don't know what we do. It never. I don't know. Yeah, it makes part 2 feel pointless. Like what was the point? What was the point? Like, all that stuff meant nothing at the end of the day. As a standalone chapter, this is an 8. As an ending of the manga, is a 2. Extra. I mean, I don't know. I might hit 1, honestly. It's a reset button. Those reset button type of endings are very lazy and just not good. I never like these type of endings. Yeah, like I said, like I know people like JoJo Part 6 in some cases. I didn't really care for the ending that much. Like, that was like a cop-out way for him to kind of revert things back to a certain state where he can kind of do the story that we're seeing now, right? And the new JoJo that we got going on at the moment, which I haven't watched yet. I'll be watching that today, later today, but it's kind of like that in that sense. And I didn't really care for that ending that much either. I feel like that was done better. I will say that, because there's a whole thing with Pucci that kind of got, you know, it evolved into that moment, basically. Whereas this literally almost kind of comes out of nowhere in a lot of ways, right? Because of what Pucci decides to do. But granted, I guess you could have foreshadowed this in some way because of Pucci. No one ever asked the question, what if Pucci erased himself? Right? But we never thought, oh, he can eat himself? You know what I mean? Like, we never thought this. So that's why I guess that would never really come to be. And also, again, that kind of ending's not that good. It's never that good. So I don't know what. Yeah, that's what I was saying, Big Wolf. Like, ultimately, all of part 2, none of it has any payoff. Like, we were talking about it just last chapter. Last chapter, where in the Yuta story, there's really no payoff for it. She just dies. You know what I'm saying? Freaking, Yoshida's whole thing, we thought his man supposed to be something, right? Whole backstory, development character, you know what I mean? All this just dies and be like, oh, I'm kind of like Aki. Like, no, it's like, you trash. Like, and then, like I said, Asa's story, like, there's a lot to it, but I felt like there needed to be something for her for an end, whether she dies or something else goes on with her. Not her literally fade to the background. Like, what? Like that's like one of the worst ways you can actually end someone's character, especially as a character. She was a main character, mind you, a main character in the series. So for her to get this type of ending is not good. in any capacity. This is terrible writing right there. Like, if there's one thing I just really disagree with, is that particular thing with Asa Mitaka. Because again, I really liked her. I invested in the character. I swore about this freaking part 2 that it's actually good, because Asa Mitaka was a more fleshed out character than freaking Denji. So like, what the heck is this? Like, I'm getting more and more frustrated at this. Oh, part 2 kind of suffers from, yes. Oh, part 2 is just, it really feels like a nothing burger. If you look at part 2, then you're better off reading part 1 and not even bother reading part 2. Because what's the point? Like, what the heck? Answer me, ALT. Come on, man. Look, said ALT's ending didn't do this. However, the story was away. Yeah. Like, there's so many things that's just wrong with this. No fan club president. Yeah, right? You don't even get to see a cap off of at least his story. Something. Like, there's so many characters, technically speaking, that should have been in this last chapter. Since we're at the school, we should have saw Yoshida, actually. Now I'm thinking about it. Like, why wasn't he there? God. I also got so shouted in the end of this part when she was so important in the beginning. Now, yeah, she's just a cameo. It's like, what? Yeah, what also is part 1 characters, no little D. No, that's also very true too. Yeah, that's very true. It's just part 1 character. Maybe get all part 1 characters. And again, if this is truly the end of the series, we're gonna sit here and actually we got no information on what's Konobe's devil contract. How you gonna sit there actually hype this up? Like, this is something that was brought on and we heard about it in part 1 and it never got brought back up. Like, you telling me we're not going to talk about this? Like, what? We never saw Kishibe ever again for some reason. Like, he just never came back. Like, I understand maybe not bringing some characters back, but again, Konobe in particular should have came back in part 2 at some point. There's so many instances where that character could have came back, especially considering that freaking her brother was there. Like, give us some member berries and said thanks. How about this? The freaking guy. I'm gonna head out. Yeah, basically, read first chapter of part 2, and then the last chapter. Again, what is even the point of reading part 2? Like, really, that's a genuine question. It's a genuine question. What is the reason to read part 2, outside of maybe getting like the information on YouTube? But even then, it's like, so, again, so, like, what's the point? There's so many questions. The world building in Chainsaw Man, if this is truly the end of this, the world building in Chainsaw Man is actually trash. Again, I'm a big fan. Look at my background. Look at this. I got this. Look at this. God, I'm a fan of the series. For me to say that, I'm telling you, there's something like egregiously wrong with this ending. Holy crap, man. Yeah, Bone couldn't even be bothered to show. Exactly. All right. This is friends from part 1 that we made along. Yeah, from part 1, because who cares about the second to part 2? Like, that was like the problem with part 2 in general has so many issues. Again, if this is really the end of it, part 2 has so many issues, so many unresolved things. The characters just lack in general because I wanted to give it a benefit of doubt, right? And so I kept doing this to myself and thinking, oh, there could be more. I thought Nita could still be alive, right? I didn't think she was actually dead. No, she was actually straight up died. You know what I mean? Like, Yoshida's whole thing should have been something more, but we just didn't bother doing that. I don't get it. Rize, I understand. I had a feeling that was going to be a lingering something and that Rize was not going to come back. I had a feeling that wasn't going to be a case here. Yeah, no rush to send in Rize. Oh, that's true. Yeah. So Rize's not even going to pop in at any point. It was like lesson for me, but I was happy that Denji was chilling with power at the end, and I genuinely laughed out loud when Naruto was in charge. I kind of was goofy. I couldn't take it seriously, so I was kind of laughing too on it. But it's just like I'm looking at it not just from the pocket of this one chapter, but as a whole. Because if this is really the end of Chainsaw Man as a whole, this is not good, unfortunately. Like, but they was all came back they came back literally for nothing. We never got Katana's man. Yeah, no, right. We never even got the freaking Katana's man. Bro, I'm just, you see what I mean? The more you think about it, the more there's just lack thereof. Like, there's so much missing from this story that this series legit can't end here, because like there's just so many unanswered things that make the series like these become literal plot holes. Literal plot hole. Like we always say this about certain series, like how Naruto has plot holes and how Bleach has plot holes, or even like One Piece. These are genuine plot holes because the series done. Like, if the series is actually done, you can't fix it. So therefore, these are just the holes in the series that just don't get filled. Like, bro. That's here the hooks up with the student until it dies. Yeah. It really come down to your perspective on the reset ending. Personally, don't mind that kind of stuff, so I'm not mad at anything really. See, my thing is, I've only seen a handful. There's not many where they do the reset thing and it's not that bad. Like I just said, JoJo Part 6 honestly is not a bad ending. I don't really care for it that much, but it's not a bad ending because of how they built upon it and got to the point where they needed to. All of it was still cohesive. Like all the characters were developed to a point where you needed to like them to some degree, right? I still feel like the cast in Part 6 is still kind of lacking, but overall, it was still better here in JoJo than it was in Chainsaw Man. Chainsaw Man, again, just has so many unanswered things within its world itself. The world itself is underdeveloped. Like, the fact that we're gonna sit here, Part 2, we finally get to hell, right? Remember that? Remember that, guys? And the freaking stupid Locust Dome came in, and then all of a sudden we were back out of hell in like 2.2 seconds? When he never elaborated in any capacity what even hell's all about, right? Like, this is like... And the thing is, Kubo didn't have to do this. Cause I'm comparing this to some other shows right now. Because like Bleach, for instance, has a hell arc that's actually being developed, and how he talks about how his hell version is. There's a lot more about to get into. You know what I'm saying? There's so much to actually do here, but we could have been okay without really getting that information because there's so much other stuff within the world of Katakura to the Soul Society to Wickamunda. We know so much about that world. We don't really, if you think about it, we don't really know a lot about Chainsaw Man's world like this. There's elements to it, but it's still confusing in the sense of like, you don't know, because people don't, you'll see in this chapter, people will literally playing soccer while suckers are dying, you know what I mean? Like, they don't seem to have any type of like wherewithal or care, especially about death. So like, the version of what you think death could be, how strong she is, might not even be the case. And that, like I said, the power system is kind of weird because you don't know what is actually what people are afraid of necessarily within the series like that. There's always been a thing within Chainsaw Man, and I wish that Fujimoto took some time to actually flesh some of that out so we have a better understanding, so we can also then better predict what actually can go on here. The reason why we can't predict any of the stuff that's going on with this series because he never leaves things open enough for you to be able to come together to really understand what's going on. So I don't know, man. I did laugh at that UMC. Also, was Fujimoto's best written character, and when he actually cared about writing, yeah, she was a great character. I tell you, she's literally my favorite character. So I think that's one of the reasons why it's kind of bothered me a little bit, because Asa Mitaka is my favorite character in the series. She's kind of goated, but like I don't know what the heck happened. God, come on, make a wish kid for the last wish me. It's like, oh, wait. Yeah, let me go get that one disease that freaking Power we're talking about, right? That can do it. I don't want a part 3. Give us a prequel and explain. Honestly, sure. You know what? I'm okay with that. Like, I would love a short series, something similar to what Geji did for JJK, right? I would love a short series, him just explaining his world. Just simply explain the world. Explain hell, explain the world, and like, you know what I mean? Like, there's certain elements to characters that don't necessarily need to be revealed or whatever the case is. Like, I can be okay with Yoshida where his story is. He's not that important at the end of the day, as we see here. Konobe, like I said again, there's a lot of instances with this character. She had a badass moment within the series. I would like to see a cap off with her character to some degree, something, right? Something. Like, what are we doing? Do you think without Akia, Denji got, huh? Actually, possibly. Like, as crazy as a question that is, there is a possibility with that, because, like, you know, like, she doesn't really have a filter, and I don't know. Granted, I mean, I can't say that. I'm gonna say I doubt it. No, but freaking, especially Denji back then, I don't know. He probably would do it. It ended with a motherfucking ending like Pokemon was just playing with us on our mind. Like, what can I say? It's just a fucked up ending. It's just not. It's not good. I can't sit here and like lie and okay, there's moments in here that are nice feel good moments, because I got hyped to see Naruto again. It was nice to see her again, right? I mean, in the role that she's in, it's kind of weird, which again only brings more questions to the whole environment of what's going on with the public safety division. Because like, why is she the leader? Like, she's a whole child. Like, what happened? You know what I mean? Like, that only brings up more questions of like what's going on with this particular world set. Because I'm very curious what's going on here. You know, seems okay. Carry on paying off everything he brings up in stories that happens in Fire Punch too. Oh, really? See, I never finished Fire Punch, but then that only sounds like I might not like that series. If that's what he's doing in that, and this is something he tends to do, then I don't like that. That's not good. That's what? Since he is broke, I think he's probably not human, but a fiend since power. Yeah, he's more likely a fiend actually. Power and missing a ball, he'll never go to school, and I mean, yeah, he'll never do that aspect of it, unfortunately. Chainsaw Man Shippuden. He has one ball in his highline. Yeah, he does. Yeah. He has one ball, one eye. Like, again, he was selling his testicles. He was out here eating diapers and stuff. Like, come on now. Already put out the cure. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, right? Like, it has happened. Like when yeah, exactly. It's not true. It's all a fanfic, bruh. Get that fanfic crap out of my face. He was a OP double hunter because he was a chainsaw man. He probably dies quickly with. Well, I mean, again, can he even die? He's a fiend. Well, fiends can't technically die, but like it's gonna be hard to kill him though, obviously. I don't know. I don't know. That's so. I don't. The fire devil was there. Said you gotta make a decision. What? Actually, again, like I mean, I know this is like a whole thing when it comes to Vegeta because Vegeta's the one that ultimately made the decision for him. So is the is the overarching theme of Chainsaw Man is that you never can actually make your own decisions? Like, are you always a slave to somebody else? Is that what we're talking about here? Because like he never actually made a decision. He could never do it. He wanted to eat his cake and slice it and do everything with it. All right, like he did not want to choose a side. So that whole plot line is literally nothing. This is again. See, the more we're talking about, the more we think about it, the more it's just like what I don't understand. Was the car was the count part 2 as canon? That's stupid. I don't. Oh man, the more I think about this ending's not good. This ending's not good. I knew this was gonna happen. I expected this. And I've said this many a times. We've had this conversation over on Twitch a lot when it comes to how a show ends or how a series ends. And like, unfortunately, with Chainsaw Man, I wouldn't recommend this. I wouldn't recommend this to people, unfortunately, because of what this end is. I couldn't really recommend this to somebody because there's so many things that get brought up within the show, but nothing is getting paid off. There's no resolve. There's nothing that resolves here. And the way it ends is just, it's not a satisfying ending. It's not even satisfactory in the sense of just giving you the bare minimum in a sense, right? There's far too many things that are unanswered here. So I couldn't recommend this. I legit couldn't recommend Chainsaw Man now. Now I see how it ends. It's like really going back on everything that's going on within the show itself. It's just like, I can't, that's not good. It was a chapter, and yeah, like I said, I wouldn't even say the chapter was good. Like I thought the chapter was decent. The chapter was honestly decent. I mean, Chainsaw Man Part 2 ending. Yeah, welcome in, Lloyd. I'm struggling, man. I'm struggling with this. I'm trying to see if there's any good aspects to it, but like, I mean, like I said, there's funny moments here, right? And that's fine. Like nice little interactions, you know, because we kind of reverted back and everything, but I don't know. This hurts my soul. Like I don't know, it's really disappointing me. Like I don't know. I think that Fujimoto got bored with Chainsaw Man. I do believe that the first chapter of him telling the audience he was done. Maybe. There could definitely be what's going on here. I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, that's stupid to just be like that bored. I mean, still try to like make something worthwhile. This is your legacy, mind you, right? From what I am a Fujimoto fan, not just a Chainsaw Man fan. I'm a Fujimoto fan. Like I'm watching his short stories right now, right? And all this stuff's been pretty good for the most part. Like I like the movie A Look Back, and you know, I mean, like he has good writing. It's not like he can't make something good and worthwhile. So that's what makes it more frustrating. If he really was just tired of Chainsaw Man, you could have still found a better method or better way to cap off the series. Like, I don't know why you wouldn't want your series, especially with like something as long as this is, to not have a satisfactory ending, at least to some degree. You don't have to, it doesn't have to be great. Like, it could be a Naruto type ending. Like, it doesn't have to be amazing, but it has to be something that I feel like the fans would actually ultimately like enjoy for the most part, right? And just finish some stuff off. Like, I don't know. I don't get it. It's just weird. Forgot about Yoru, who was literally one of the most, right? Like, Yoru's story doesn't even get capped off in any capacity. Like, she was there and the fight was happening, they had a truce, and then like, it's the same feeling for Asa. Like, both of them, both their characters just literally die off of this. That's why I can't say this chapter was good, because like these are two main characters. This is not like a side character situation. This is the main character, and you're telling me you can't even like cap this off correctly? I don't understand. I still recommend this last chapter. Ruin the whole series for me. I mean, it's like, because the problem here is, would you really recommend it to somebody knowing that the ending's not good? Right? Because then they'll watch the entirety and then be disappointed at the end. You know what I mean? Now, the thing here is, I'm not sitting here saying, like, if you're okay with that, you should still watch. It's still a good series. Like, I do believe Chainsaw Man as a whole is still a good series, especially part one. Part one of Chainsaw Man is very good. It is very good. I'm honestly truly struggling to like say how I feel about part two, because like I said, it's really awesome. It's awesome. Mitaga's character it's really throwing me off. Like, it's hard for me to like sit here and be like, yeah, keep watching even in part two, because like there's a reason why everybody dropped it. And they saw the writing on the wall, I guess, and I was being blind to it. But at the same time, I wanted to give Fujimoto a chance. Like, Fujimoto's a good writer, so and it's like, I know he can do more here, but he decided not to. Even when it comes to Denji's character, like he never got over the Stockholm syndrome of this whole situation of like of women that he deals with. You know what I mean? He got with he's with Power now, which is like, you know, the less toxic version, you know, that he can get out of all this, right? But it's like, even with his character, he was still a horny freaking dog even to the end. Like, you would think at some point he would start to learn, at least to some degree. So now his character's capped off. He really is that. Like, the people that say that Denji's character is that, they're not wrong. Like this is just facts now. Like, this is just facts. Like, there's that's what I'm saying. It hurts the characters. And it's better because Denji dropped being Chainsaw Man the same way Fujimoto did for the manga. Bruh, the ending is about both of them letting go of Chainsaw Man. That crap's freaking stupid as heck, bro. I don't like that. Nah, get your butt back here. The most fun character in the series? Yeah, possibly, yeah. Alternating keeps the story. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But I'm just saying, like, Naruto's ending is really not that great either, but I just wanted to throw that out there. Saw it coming from a mile away and forced myself to stop being obsessed over the manga last year. So I feel nothing. The jokes on Twitter are funny though. Oh, really? Okay, see, you did the right thing then. I didn't do that. I didn't do that. That's why it's hurting me a little bit, all right? Introduces Bucky to the show. Now all devils are bad. Got killed by a devil. So I mean, that's very true, yeah. That's very true. I mean, that's so, you're not wrong. His one-shots are incredible. I don't think he's built. I can't say that. See, I can't. That's disingenuous. Again, the reason why we're all here, guys, is because we enjoy Chainsaw Man, right? As bad as this ending is, we did enjoy Chainsaw Man. So I can't sit here and say that like he can't like make a whole long-running series. He just has to still be interested in what he's actually writing. That's the thing here. And again, Chainsaw Man is highly popular. The reason we popped off. So you're telling me you're going to get bored off of something that is your IP that's actually making you money? I don't know. I just don't get it. I don't get it. First it was great until the Fallen Devil arc. Chainsaw Man Church and Asian Devil. Yeah, it all felt very sloppy, yeah. So I see that. Let's see. So did Asa become happy at the end? No, we have no idea. You know what's funny? Because I don't think that's Chainsaw Man. Like, the stuff that happens with Asa is more of a pocket, right? Because I mean, devils are devils. I've said this many a times within the Chainsaw Man world, is that You can legit die at any point in time. You can be in your bed at 6 years old, taking a nice little nap, but the devil comes into your house and just eats your parents. Like it's that simple. It don't take much because there's always devils around. Yes, they have the public safety there and they're trying to fight them, but they're not always gonna be there in time to freaking save these people, right? So that's part of the reason why I think they have a certain like outlook on death the way they do, because like it always happens in the most random of ways. So I think like Asa's story doesn't really change like that much, right? Because like we know her whole backstory now, so like I don't think that changes anything. So like I don't think so. So I don't know. Yeah. Also was her own character with AEC in the first half, but at the end half part two. Yeah, she was Dingy's love interest, and yeah, it was super done. It was done so dirty. Her character lost all kind of momentum that she has as a character. I understand she was depressed and wanted to like, take herself out, but at the same time, there should have been still some hope there and some way for her to kind of either get out of that and or, like I said, sacrifice herself to stop Yoru. You know what I mean? Like that will at least end off. You know what I mean? Because like the whole thing with Yoru is still going on. So I feel like they should have done something along those lines that way. Because like if they at least fixed that one thing with Asa and Yoru, the ending wouldn't feel so empty. Because again, this is the main character of the series. Like she's not just some other sucker. You know what I mean? She's not Kishibe. Kishibe don't have to come back. Asa Mitaka is a very important character that you built a lot of time on. Like she was there in the beginning phases far more than Denji, and people were upset about this. And you made people have to accept her as a character. So yes, we're gonna have certain feelings about her if she doesn't actually get her story capped off. I don't understand what Fujimoto thought here. This was actually stupid. God. I think the Fire Punch was worse. It was weird, but it was a better conclusion for sure. I mean, again, Fire Punch is very, very weird. I need to read it, but yeah, this could be fixed with a part 3 announcement potentially, but I don't think so. What the turning point for me, it just seemed like the writing went downhill from there. I mean, it really did. I mean, I wanted to give it room to breathe, so that's why I waited. But I shouldn't have done that. Got the fucked up at the end of the story. Fire Punch ending was also bad, but he has problems with the story. Prison School Syndrome. Oh god, you've read Prison School Ghost Tab? I didn't even know that. Cause I hate that Prison School's freaking ending. That ending was freaking terrible. I'm never gonna lie, I was in there for freaking Prison School for a minute. I was like, this show's pretty good. And then how it ends, it's like, huh? Really? Like, oh, God. Best person was supposed to trip Asa and the Bucky incident. How should have not being alive stop her from? That's what I'm saying. Like, there's certain elements that like Bushida, it doesn't affect everything. There are certain elements within the world that will still persist, regardless of any kind of involvement with Bushida, because Bushida's not involved in everything, right? Anything that revolves around Denji, obviously he's involved in it, right? Anything to do with any of the four horsewomen, he's involved in that. So like those people would not pop up. Like you wouldn't see a Death Devil, you wouldn't see the Famine Devil, you wouldn't see these devils. That's why they're not important, because like at the end of the day, if Bushida's not there, they're not there. That's why Makaba is not there, because like they're all about Bushida alone. If he's not there, none of these powerful devils are actually going to be there. Doesn't mean there aren't going to be other powerful devils still, because again, public safety is still a problem. These are the same suckers that are contracting with the Asian devil. You know what I mean? They still deal with the darkness devil. They you know what I mean? It's not like they're not dealing with like extremely powerful devils that can just go out of hand and have some bullcrap go on. Same thing with America. Like, you know what I mean? Like the world itself is all kinds of messed up. So I don't understand. Like Bushido doesn't fix it. Bushido being gone doesn't fix everything. It simply does not. Like, there's still so many things wrong with the world itself that, truth be told, what he should have did, Denji should have had a TV in that cabin and just, like, kind of do a rundown, at least a little bit, on, like, the time frame that they're in and maybe explaining, like, how the world is, like, breathing right now. They could have even said, oh, with how public safety is, like, handling devils, there's rarely ever any devil attacks. You know, something along those lines. Simply because that would also highlight to know, okay, the world isn't as dangerous as it once was then. Right now, we're still thinking like, because part one, still again, remember how part one, chapter one is like, these suckers are still crazy out here. We have a whole yakuzas and crap. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it doesn't get rid of any of these things. Like, but she is not like, the end all be all. So like, what? More this is needed for the final finale since everything isn't outright told. Hess also is happy now because she actually gets to be with friends and open up like she wanted. I mean, see, the thing here is, was she though? Because the problem here, like, Asa's not a very open character. Like, I mean, maybe, you know what? Maybe, hold on. I don't think I saw her. I had to double check. Let me check the chapter real quick. Hold on a second. No, she's not here. Because she is hanging out and playing with people. Because, like, Fuko, could have been around, actually. Because I was a friend of hers, technically speaking. Like, I don't think that Justice Devil would be around like this, so Fuko should be fine, right? I said Fuko. Yuko should be around, right? So Yuko should still be good, right? So, like, I'm surprised we didn't... Now I'm thinking about why wasn't she here, actually? Thanks to soccer, Asa was saved. Again, she is hanging out with people, but it's like, I don't know. It's interesting. But see, the problem here is these are a lot of insinuating ideas. They're not. Again, there's sometimes you got to tell some people what's actually going on. It's hard to tell if she's really truly happy. Is my thing. I don't know. I don't know about that. I don't know if I can agree with that. Okay, your conclusion that you didn't get to pick his own destiny. Yeah, exactly. We should press the reset button. Exactly. It's like I don't know what the message at the end of the day here is. Talking to Denji through Kuchida chapter. See, yeah, she had the same idea as other people that were saying the same thing. Yeah, so it ended that way. At least feel like Denji is still like. I mean, yeah, he does, but like that's not gonna go anywhere. I don't think. I mean, we don't know because we're not. This is it. Like, man. Person Denji Trafasa, she still would have fall. Yeah, I mean, she was still technically fall. She was about to fall right here. God. Like my own manga about Asa Den rom-com. Let's go. It might be better than this. She just said Denji was happy in that shack, but the chapter is Denji leaving the shack. So I mean, I don't even know what he was talking about with that. Like Denji wasn't happy in any capacity. Like it's just like he was saying in his speech that he had moments of happiness through being with Pochita. That like being with this guy right here, right? But it's also the same. It's like you can turn that around because like he might have good happy moments even when he didn't have him. But it's like which one's if you think about which one's actually better. He still joins public safety division behind you. If you think about it, right? He's still a part of this freaking crew, so he's still risking his life out here. Except he's depowered. Like, is it really a better life in that sense? I don't know. Because he might just because again, life is life. You're never gonna be truly happy in life like this. It's very rare that you're gonna sit here and be like, I'm happy and content with everything that's going on in my life. There's always gonna be something off. So I don't know about that. Happiness is a fleeting thing that happens, but you appreciate those happy moments and you hold on to them. That's what matters here. And I don't think Pochita understands that. You go still probably crazy though. I mean, maybe. I don't know. I do feel like she could still be crazy, but I don't think she would actually go into that sense of like, school shooter mode. You know what I mean? Like she should be okay. All right. Problem is, I think from the start, Chainsaw Man is not about the world of Chainsaw Man. It's about Denji's dreams, and people don't expect it's literally just his dream. See, I don't like your comment because because maybe that's literally what this is. That ultimately does sound like what this whole thing's about. But that's I don't like dream endings like this, especially considering that he's made such a very interesting world as a whole within the series, and it still leaves so much gaps. Even with all this, even if it is just a dream, that's why if this is like solely, I guess, if this is a dream, this is solely based within the mind of Denji, which is why if it is in the mind of Denji, if you're looking at it from that perspective, then it's more or less that's why things are not going to be capped off. right? Like nobody's story is really gonna be together because he's a poor writer. Denji's not a great writer. He's not gonna be somebody that's gonna give everybody a proper ending necessarily. Is a thing, which is still freaking weird. I don't know. I see what you're saying. I still don't like it. Going to eat. All right, you go do your thing, Peach. Appreciate you being here. She was missing half their body. Also, her classmates are playing together. Bucky as a new teacher. You gotta be fucking kidding me, man. I mean, Bucky survived. That in itself does give a higher rating for the chapter just by itself, because like Bucky being alive is kind of nice. All right, Soccer Tournament Hell arc. Oh my god, she literally rage quit, left Denji. Seriously, but Denji is missing Kuchita, so the shack end doesn't work, which is also true because he still kind of has some remembrance. Like there's something still there. Like the heart technically is there. It's just not woken up. They're alive, but Denji got not gonna be happy.